Polarium knows my weak spot, okay? Which is Primal Shards on a 2x event. We are going to ape in so hard, okay? So very freaking hard. Thank you. Those are done. These are also done. Thank you very much. Oh, baby, we gotta hit one. We gotta hit one. And the odds are actually not necessarily in our favor. But you know what? We're gonna do our absolute darndest to make this happen. Okay? We are in need of a juicy red champion to pop up on here. A 1% chance we have to take things to the next level. We are not only just looking for primals, by the way, obviously that's the goal, but we have every single one of these champions that is required to fuse this mythical champion. An absolute beast of a champion, okay? And the one we are missing is this one right here, okay? We're looking for a lady with a red hair, and I'm feeling lucky. Dude, you know what? Screw the lady. Give us a primal. Come on, baby. Oh my God, okay, a little nervous. Ooh, that's another one we do need to craft her, but we already have her. Got her recently, and we're looking for the lady. I'm feeling a back-to-back double send. Come on, dude, come on. Yikes, no cigar. Here we go. Oh my goodness, dude. We are going back at it again with these bad boys. I don't like that guy, but that guy's pretty cool. Dude, it is epics left, right, and center. My God. We're hoping she pops up, but we do not see her. Siege Hulk, nope, nope, no. Visionary, no thank you. Skull Crusher, my boy. We're down to 34. Oh, this is not good. This is not good, but we're down, but we're not out, baby. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Oh my God, yes! Dude, yes! That's what I'm talking about. We got it, Mythical, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, heck yes. Okay, this is good. So we pulled the best PvE, we pulled the best support for PvP, and we pulled the best damage dealer for PvP. This guy is going to be used for Hydra, those bosses you have in the clan war battle shenanigans, and he is a beast, dude. Let's see what he turns into. Oh, he's actually a golden tiger. My God, that is what I like to see, dude. Are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking about. Attacks one enemy, place a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 1 turn. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. He's gonna be so good for bosses. Attacks all enemies, increases the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn. Also heals all allies by 4% of their max HP for every buff on them that had its duration increased. Bro, he scales with defense too. This guy's gonna be a monster. Place a 50% increased resistance buff, 25 strengthen buff, and a 15 continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This guy's gonna be such a beast. Going against Hydra, which is someone we desperately needed. Chimera as well, heck yes. Also fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%. I love it. Before we get to the passive, let's check out this passive. Increase each ally's resistance by 10 for each buff on all allies. Critical hits inflicted by allies fill the turn meter of all allies by 5%, occurs once per skill. Oh, that's sick. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. Okay. The skill will not activate on duplicate copies of this champion. Pretty smart. So that could be abused if you have a billion of these bad boys. Okay, let's go check out the passive. Dude, heck to the yes, bro. This is going to give us the good items we need for killing those level of champs. All right, anyways, attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense buff on enemies for 1 turn. Oh, that's gonna be nasty, swapping back and forth, beefing up our boys. Attacks all enemies, place a 50% decreased resistance debuff and a 25% weaken debuff and feeble buff on all enemies for 2 turns. Okay. If the enemy has a 50% HP or less, then a feeble buff cannot be removed. I love that. Also decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 15%. What? Okay, that's nasty. Let's peep his A3. Attacks all enemies. Before attacking, removes all buffs from all enemies and places a block buffs debuff on all enemies without buffs for 2 turns. If the target is a boss, the damage inflicted is equal to 10% of their max HP. Dude, This guy is going to be so hard to kill in these long fight clan war boss type battles. Increase each ally accuracy by 10% for each buff on all enemies. Each critical hit inflicted by allies decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 5%. Dude, this guy is also a turn meter control monster. That is what I'm talking about. Holy, this dude is a beast, bro. Someone we desperately wanted on our team to get the best gear imaginable for all of our champions. Dude, we were looking for someone that could specialize in Hydra and Chimera, and we actually knocked it out of the park on this one. Are you kidding me? I am so ecstatic to have this guy on the roster. And doing a little deep dive research into him, his passive is what truly makes him beyond broken, okay? Increases each ally's resistance by 10 for each buff on all allies. That alone is disgusting, okay? Also, a turn meter booster to add on with it. Bro, absolute madness. And all these buffs, we can go into each of them and talk about how good they actually are in boss fights. But my goodness, I love it. Increased defense buff on all allies. Like I said, this guy's going to be absolute PvE god when it comes to these bosses. I am beyond excited for that one. Dude, what a good pull to add to the arsenal, baby. We've got some books to spam out, and we have 24 left. Dude, there's no way we get another one, right? Like, there's no way that we get another mythical, right? I mean, honestly, we're looking for that lady to get us the mythical, dude. Mythical, these epics keep popping up. Oh my gosh, we have a 1% chance of knocking another one out of the park, and I'm just not gonna look because I'm not gonna look, and I'm not gonna look. Dude, come on, baby. We are going down low, and we're gonna end with a bang. I thought that was her. I literally thought that was her. I completely and utterly thought that was her. Nice debate. We've got 4 left, and I'm feeling pretty good about them. Dude, that's okay. I just realized that was a rare champion, not what we're looking for. 3 left. And I'm going to be doing my absolute best to take this clan to the next level with the new champions that we have. And if you guys are wanting to take raid somewhat serious as well, hop in our clan, okay? We've got a few slots open. Hop in the Discord. It's going to be a good time. And let's end it with a mythical, baby. Nope, that's not a mythical. That's definitely not a mythical. But hey, we locked in who we wanted. Excited to do a deep dive into all of these for you guys. I have to throw this in here at the end, okay? A new mythical has just been released. A part of the Dark Elves support attack. We gotta go look at this. New mythicals are the best, okay? Okay, an attack support one, interesting. The other resistance one did seem a lot stronger, but let's dive into it, okay? Each hit decreases the target turn meter by 5%. Each hit decreases the target's turn meter by an additional 5% if the target is under any debuffs placed by this champion. Solid. That's a lot of turn meter. Okay, A2 attacks all enemies, decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 50%, decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 100% instead of the skill is used on an extra turn or instant turn. Bro, how much turn meter are we taking here with this champion? Place a True Fear debuff for 1 turn, place a True Fear debuff for 2 turns instead against enemies whose turn meter is fully decreased by this skill and boss. Dude, that's a lot of turn meter. Removes all buffs from all enemies, places 60% decreased defense and a block active skill debuff on all. Oh my gosh, bro, you're not doing nothing against this guy. Grants an extra turn if 8 or more debuffs were placed by this skill. Oh god, that you can basically do this and then get an extra skill. Are you kidding me? What if you just open with this and then you swap over to the other form? Passive, increased speed, dude. Stacks up to 100. Wow. Increases the champion's speed by 4 for each debuff placed by this champion and by 2 for each debuff resisted when this champion attempts to place debuff. Stacks up to 100. Only counts debuffs placed by this champion. Okay, let's go check out Mr. Alternate Form. I love seeing how they look too. She goes crazy. What? Okay, now she goes into attack mode, it looks like. Fills this champion turn. So, and then it goes to filling her own turn meter. That's pretty cool. Fills this champion turn meter by 5% for each critical hit. Fills this champion turn meter by additional 5% for each critical hit if the target is under a block active skill debuff or decreased defense debuff. Is she made for PvP? Attacks one enemy 3 times, will always use the skill instead of the default skill. When counterattacking, the skill cannot be blocked by block active skill debuffs. Will ignore shield and block damage buffs. Yep, that's annoying. Additional ignores unkillable buffs if the target is under block active skill debuff. Dude, is she just a arena beast or what? Attacks one enemy 4 times. Okay, how many times are we going to be attacking here? Each hit will ignore 15% of the defense. Each will ignore 30% of the defense. The target is under a block active skill or decreased defense buff. Jesus, fills this turn meter by 20 for each critical hit. Bro, she's going to be attacking so much, so often, so fast. I don't even know what to say about it. Passive, this champion is immune to stun, sleep, fear, true fear, provoke, freeze. What? While under a veil or perfect veil buff. This champion also cannot receive critical hits while under a veil or perfect veil. Dude, wow. You put a perfect veil buff on this champion and she is going to town. I think she's going to be an arena monster. You lock people up with this and then just go to Pound Town in her alternate form. My God, this mythical is going to be nasty. I cannot wait to pull some more. I am beyond excited. I hope you guys are as well. I appreciate y'all, and I really hope we see you guys in this Discord. Ask me whatever the heck question you've got, because honestly, I've asked hundreds of questions in here, and I'm still learning the game, so let's learn it together. I'll see you guys there. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.